Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the Endwalker benchmark character creator. Now very specifically, we're going to be taking a look at all of the male Viera options that we have in this character creator. Now this is only available for PC. If you are playing on console, then you'd have to go to your nearest PC and download it. But you can actually save the character that you create here, a male Viera for example, and you can actually import it into the full game when Endwalker itself actually comes out. So feel free to go nuts with this character creator, spend as much time on it as you want, and then drop that Fantasia as soon as the expansion drops, as I know many of you will be. Before we even get into that, we do get an actual, I guess, close-up of the armor that is in all of the trailers. That's in the benchmark trailer that we're going to be doing a little bit later itself. And it looks as glorious as it appeared in all of those trailers. Look at it. Alright, so first, I'm going to go into create a character. We're not going to load any appearance data. And as we can see here at the bottom, we have our male Viera options. We have all our usual stuff, our unique stances. We have the small clothes option where they're just in their underwear, which I'm sure I'll see more pictures of on Twitter than I am really asking to see. We have all the different environmental backgrounds. Nothing new, it looks like. And it looks like we also can't adjust the... Oh, I can't adjust the time of day on that one, but you can do it on all the rest of them. But we're going to stick to this for the most part. Alright, so we have the Rava and the Vina, so we have to go through a lot of options because we have to go through them on both. You can see the Rava a little more dark skin, the Vina a little bit more light skin, very similar to the female Viera that we are very, very accustomed to. We're going to start with the Rava. So the height options, I mean, there's not really much to say. The tallest height is about 185 centimeters. Fun fact, tallest height, shorter than the female Viera. I'm not too surprised given the lore, but that's a basic option we don't have to mess around too much with. I'm colorblind, so anything that's strictly color related, I'm not probably going to adjust at all. You can see all the largely darker skin tones that we have here. So you have all of those options for that. Hairstyles. Now this is the kind of stuff that most people want to know about, want to see for themselves, and of course want to find the right one. So we have a few basic ones. They have a lot of very frilly hairstyles. You can see this one is, if it's parted in the center or not. It's got that extra hang. This one's a little shorter, but has that hang in the center. We have the side. We also have the back. Don't forget. We have all this. You can see it's largely just a little bit less crazy than that base one that you see them wearing. A little bit in the back. There you go. We're going to have to actually click these for the most part. There you go. That hairstyle. This one. There you go. See, these are the options we have to go through little by little. This one, they even got a little braid right here. I have a feeling this one's going to be quite popular. I have a strong feeling. This one's pretty much the same thing, but without the braid on the bottom. You can see that. Music is a bit loud. Well, luckily no one actually cares about that. Let me turn this down a little bit. I'm live on Twitch right now while I'm recording this. I'm getting some feedback on that. Oh, this one's extra frilly. Look at all that. I don't know how you're gonna keep your hair looking like that the whole time. Well, I guess that'll help. Got the little hair clip at the top. Look at those extensions in. This is pretty much the same thing, but without the extra parting on the front. No, I want to zoom in so much or so little. We have a different headdress for this one right here. Otherwise, largely seems to be. These two are the same. This one's with the headdress. This one's without. So with the headdress, you can see it like that, and then without. Pretty much the same thing. This one's, I'm getting Grahatia vibes from this one. I assume this one and the next one is, yeah, one with the little feather on the side, and then one without. It's also a little bit longer on the actual bottom. You can see with the full extension. So this is the one that we are currently selected on. And then the braid, what looks to be well, without the feather braid, is just this one. Same thing, but just this part over here is not as long. We have they have a lot of like braided into feathers. You can see the hair gets braided and they just have a feather on the end. You got it on both ends for this one. And then this is the same thing, but without that. Also without the extra part on the front. Otherwise, it is the same thing. This we got braids galore. This one I have a feeling is also going to be very popular. And it looks like the next one is also quite braid heavy. This one, it's the same, but without as many of the pieces. Pretty much, it's that seems to be the going theme with most of them. Is it's like they have a hairstyle with a bunch of adornments, or braids, or feathers, or whatever they have, and then they have And then they have ones that just have less. And then this is the default one that we looked at before. The hair color, again, I'm not going to mess with too much. Face, we've got the more stern looking face that people saw. We have a much more delicate looking face, also has a face tattoo on by default. We have somewhere in between, the eyes a little bit wider, I suppose, and the nose a little bit down further. And then, of course, we have... I gotta click that one. There we go. We gotta get the facial. I'm not gonna lie. Didn't think they'd have facial hair for... Well, I guess I didn't think they'd have facial hair, but like one of the default faces with the goatee on the bottom. Ah, yes. I am an evil male, Viera. I'm going to tie you to a train track. Oh, man. Jaw types, nothing too major here, just some bulkier than the other ones. I'm going to leave it on the one that it is. The eye shape, we've got a little bit droopier on this one, a little bit straighter of a slant on that one. This one's a little bit just wider, and these are smaller. I would go with that one. Iris size, I like large. I could barely tell the... Oh, never mind, I can tell the difference. Yeah, just a couple size differences. Eye color, again, not messing with that. Eyebrow types, oh, I'm angry. Ah, wait. There we go. Oh, why can't we need one of these. Where's this emote? I want... Ah, yes. Come here often. Ah, there we go. Alright, and then, most I'm seeing like this one's a little bit more, I suppose, innocent, and the rest of these seem kind of more like battle ready. This one actually also seems kind of relaxed. I can't stop doing this. There we go. I'm gonna go with the thinner one. Nose. Alright, so we just have one that's a little bit flatter. We have one that's a little bit more slanted. That's their default one. A little bit thinner of a bridge. That's a little bit out more, but still a thin bridge. And then one that's still that same, but then just pushed up a little bit. I kind of like the default one. I end up liking the defaults for a lot of these. Bigger lips, thinner lips, and I'll call those kissier lips. Plumper. There you go. I'll go with this one. Lip color. I guess I could show the different, the dark, the light. I actually prefer just none. I like having the nice normal ones. And then the different colors here, again, I'm not going to mess with that all too much, especially because I just turned it off, so there's not really much of a point in that anyway. We have the ear shape, which, there we go. Yeah, these are largely similar. You have the outward, you have the I guess I call them droopy dog ears, but they're droopy bunny ears in this case. We got what I consider like the most traditional ones, and you have some frilly ones that get pointed back. I always like going with these. I'm a fan of these. These are basic. But big ear. Very big ear. For facial features, we have, looks to be just a little bit of eyeshadow. I'm sorry, a little bit of like plumper eyelashes here. There's some eyeshadow on this one. You have, I can't even see that because of the helmet, but there's the little hair bit there. We of course have to add to the evil goatee. There we go. I mean, I have to add to the evil goatee. I have to complete it. It's complete now. We have the face tattoos. For this one, we specifically have this, but we saw with the other faces that there were other options. So we actually probably want to take a look at all of them. So let's take a look at the facial features for this one. The first two are relatively similar. This one is a scar. This one is the darker nose and then freckles. Okay. Then for face number 2, this one we saw specifically during the last letter from the producer live, where we saw the not that, but this. Oh, look, I got the scruff. Oh no, this one just has it on by default, I guess. This one you can't even get rid of it. I could have swore they showed us. Oh, maybe it's because it's under tattoos. Yeah, that's why. Okay. I wonder if the other faces have the same tattoos. Let me actually check that first face real quick. But they do have different adornments, all the same. No, yeah, each of them do have a different face tattoo. Okay, so I actually need to do this for a few features. Face paint. I wonder if their face paints are the same across all of them. This one, the tattoos are these frilly bits on the side. And then for the tattoos on this one, we have, looks like that's the same traditional tattoo that the other one had. And then we have, this one has this thing on the side, whatever this thing is, I guess is what we'll call it. They also have the eyeliner, I suppose. And then we have this one, which was one we were just looking at anyway. Not a big fan of face tattoos, personally. I'm a very plain person. I will eat a plain hot dog and be okay with it. So that's fine for me. So I think real quick, I don't think I covered the third face's facial features. So let me just do that real quick. Yeah, they also have an evil goatee. I kind of like this one a little better, I'm not going to lie. But at the same time, I mean, I have to. I feel like this one... Now, you know what? This might actually be the play right here. All right. No, I feel like this, for some reason, this calls to my inner Lalafell. I don't know if that makes sense. It does, because it's not like it's a Lalafell, like a Lalafell specific thing. But I don't know. I feel like it's a Lalafell. This makes more sense to me. As for face paint, I can't even see the difference between these ones. I think it's just the nose, but it's like different shades of the nose. I don't know. I have a hard time seeing the difference between those ones. And then this one. Yeah, I don't even... Maybe I'm just blind. I have a really hard time. I mean, these I can see. Yeah, these I can see. It's like so barely... I think it's just because it's blending with the skin tone a lot. So it's really hard for me. I'm colorblind, so it's actually really tough for me to see. I think also some of it's being obscured by the mask. So these are actually kind of tough for me to see. I'd probably have to change the skin tone to get a better idea. Let me actually go back and do that and see if that makes it easier to see or not for me. This is I feel like this is a very specific, yeah, because now I can kind of see these a little bit better. This is definitely being obscured by the masks or by the headdress, so not worry too much. You can kind of see it like right here on the side. But even still, they blend like a lot. I have a really hard time seeing them. It doesn't seem to matter what the actual skin tone is. I can change the face paint color too. Let me do that first. There we go. Let's just do that. That'll probably make it the easiest. I feel like by default, maybe it should be on a color I don't have such a hard time seeing. Just hashtag colorblind problems. Fortunately, I could just address it. Stars. Yeah, and then these are all just different. I'm never a huge fan of these kind of things, personally. This is being completely blocked by the headdress itself. In fact, a few of these are. I have a feeling we're going to see a few people with these. Yeah, there's the little chocobo chick. These are some of the classic ones. We've seen these in Alamigo a little bit. Some of these should definitely seem familiar to some people who have done the MSQ. Maybe something like this. This looks okay. That I think actually probably looks okay. Just change the color of it a little bit. This is the half face. That's what I call the Mr. Face special. And then this one is being largely... Well, actually, no, this one's not being entirely covered by it. It's just around the top it is a little bit. And then you have freckles, and you have... This one I really can't see. Yeah, for me, these are just tough to see. Like, unless I, like, change it to something really bright like that. Like, it's just a matter of it needs to be so drastically different for someone like me to tell the difference. Yeah, so all those ones earlier were different eyeshadow types. And then the rest of these are like blush and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, I should have just set it to white in the first place. And now one of my favorite ones is the voices. I'm getting a very Prompto feel from that one. Such a weird... Let me pick a different one. Okay, this one's always really good. This one and the third one. There you go. These are always good. Alright, type 1's not doing it. Very Prompto. I'm gonna hold true to that. That is very Prompto, it sounds like. Alright. I'm waiting for that one that just shocks me. They're all pretty good after. I don't like one, but so far the rest are good. That one's pretty good. That one's a little bit the same. No, wait. Feel like the sound they make during the cheer doesn't necessarily match that, but still. Oh, that one's really good. Some of these laughs are making... I really like a lot of the laughs. Yeah, actually, a lot of these are pretty good. The only one I really don't like is one. I think it's the only one I don't like. Are there any different ones? There we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, and then sometimes during the unique pose, they do the little stretch. Stretch is a big one for a lot of people. A lot of people like to see that one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a favorite, and there's not one that stands out as particularly like... I don't like it. Like, even the worst ones, I'm not like... I don't really dislike at all. I could go with any of these. I'm going Prompto. Has to be the Prompto voice. And that covers pretty much everything for the... Where are you going? Started dancing off screen. I was like, excuse me, I was talking to you. Okay, so those are all the options. We'll come back to the Vina. The Vina, probably, it's just going to be... I'd imagine there's not too much of a difference, but there's usually a few things that are a little bit different. I guess I will save it. Why not, right? I won't use this, but sure. There we go. Data saved. Perfect. Okay, now comes this part where we want to see them in all the different gear. So this is the Paladin gear. We already went over this a little bit earlier, but you can see how your character will look in a few different sets. Race-specific gear we were looking at the whole time. So I'm actually a big fan of the male Viera race-specific gear. And you can see level 50 Paladin gear. They do not look like they're comfortable in the level 50 Paladin gear. Dude, I forgot how sick the level 60 Paladin gear is. Yeah, that's right, because these ones were all like primal themes. This one was Garuda, it looks like. That one. Alright, well. This feels especially like level 90 Redux one. Whereas this one is pretty cool. Dreadworm gear. Alright. Alright. Forgot how cool the Dreadworm gear looked. It's been a long time since I've looked at it. Oh my goodness, there's so much. Ironworks. They look comfortable in it, at least. The posture makes it hard to judge whether how they really are in some of these. Oh, there we go. Damn, I forgot about some of these sets. These sets are pretty dope. And the male Viera fit them well for the most part. The headgear is not there, though. Alexandrian gear. Alright. Dude, I gotta get back and, like, get some of this glam. I don't glam too much, but sometimes I like a nice looking set. Behemoth King gear. There we go. There's a lot of sets here. Storm Elite. Hey, hey. Where are the hats? I mean, come on, we all knew it, right? Flame Elite. The order of this gear is so strange, though. Omega. Alright, Omega is... I feel like Omega is very fitting. Well, I mean, I'm not just because it's tight, but because it's like... It kind of reminds me of their JSE... I'm sorry, their RSE gear. Genji... Oh, God, I forgot how much I don't like that set. Everyone was a samurai. I don't know why I reminded myself Hellhound. Oh, my goodness. Now that's a set. That's a set. Look at the abs. Look at the abs. Yeah, there's no hats in the benchmark for all the races. Well, except for one. There's one hat. The male Viera dwarf. That's just so. It's so, you know, it looks really weird on everyone when you look at the full set, but it always catches me by surprise. Eden Morn always looked dope. I've been a big fan of Eden Morn since we got it. Oh, there we go. Look, I'm here to fight chaos. Anyway. Wild Rose, you get the Final Fantasy II attire. You get the Final Fantasy VII attire. Of course, in the case of most jobs, I have room for all of these swords, and I have no swords. I have one sword, and I don't even put it there. We got Squall Bunny Boy. We got Final... I feel like anyone who's tall, this set always looks weird. Like, Zidane's set was never made for people above a certain height. Because it just looks... It looks like you bought your clothes at the wrong store. Every time. Oh, man. I guess I could say the same about Tidus's, but Tidus is somehow Always works a little bit better. Snow. Yeah, Snow's attire is always good old reliable. What much to say about that. Charlie and Prodigy. Alphino, you've grown up so much. Oh, man. Alright. Noctis. You know, it's funny, they actually he kind of stands like Noctis when I think about it, because Noctis has that, like, weird hunch. So this almost, like, makes the most sense out of all of the sets. And then, of course, why be in any other set? Of course. Why do it? Doesn't make any sense. Might as well. Okay, I'm gonna just take a quick look at the other options to see if there's anything different in the Venas. Obviously, you don't have to do height. The skin tones, as you can see, are all generally lighter right here as well. Just a quick glance at the hairstyles to see if they're any different. It's the same number of hairstyles, and it looks like they are largely the same ones. I'm not surprised. I didn't expect them to really be different. I think it's mostly, if there's anything, it's facial features. It's really just the, like, overall, like, shape of their face. This is a really good, I really like this one right here. This is a favorite of all 8 of the facial structures across the 2. I think I like this kind of, like, I don't know how to describe it, one the most. Jaw types, yeah, I mean, this is always going to be kind of the same. Eye shape, there you go. Oh, give me those big eyes. Give me those big eyes. Wait, can I do it again? Wait, where's the thing? Oh, no. Actually, I wonder if this one works better. We really need an eye. Well, no, we have slash eyebrows, don't we? We need every time I look at it, though. It's funnier when I do it like this, though. That's all there is to it. Different nose types. Yeah, these are largely the same options for nose type. Mouth, I'd assume, are largely the same. Yep. Okay, yeah, because I still have number 3 set. These are the same ear types. Completely the same ear types. Ear length, same deal. Facial features. Looks like the faces still kind of have the same facial feature options here. There's the freckles, the eyeshadow. There's the scruff at the bottom. And then just double checking all of them real quick. Yeah, this is the darkened noses, the freckles, the scar, and then number 4 was the I love that. It's just, I need it. All right. Yeah, and then the tattoos appear to be the same as well. Okay, I just take a quick look just to make sure. You know, when the last time I was in a character creator and, like, didn't just click go? It's a long time. In fact, since the last benchmark, probably. Alright. And then we went through the unique poses a little bit earlier. I wonder if they have any different unique poses from the other ones. Because it just goes through a bunch of different unique poses. Just, like, goes through them one at a time. Just sit here and wait. There you go. See? A lot of these we've seen in the trailers. You get the stretch, and then there's the dance, and then there's a few different things. Man, there's gonna be some funny looking ones. Oh, man. Yeah, and I'm gonna use the other one, and I'm gonna run the benchmark on that. And it should be good to go. Yeah, get your dance moves. There you go. Do the twirl. There you go. So do the twirl again. There you go. Roll it back. Snap. Done. Every time. Alright, it looks like we've pretty much got that. I doubt the voices are any different. I'll know pretty much immediately. Nope. Yep, that's the Prompto voice. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay, so that's other than the different skin tones and, of course, the different lore for the role players out there. We've got largely the same here. So let me go back and grab my other one that I actually kind of like. I would still change the face thing. I would change, but actually it doesn't look too bad. I'm a huge fan of the facial hair. Every time I look at the facial hair. And now I guess we'll just take a quick look. So I'm currently, it's running on maximum, and I'm currently live streaming. Plus I have a bunch of other programs open. So I wonder what I'll score on 1920 by 1080 maximum. Just whatever preset maximum actually is. So let's press the confirm button. Oh, well, it's going to do that, but now I could press the start button, and I think it'll just pull it up back into the recording again. It probably takes a second. Come on. There it goes. Alright. Yeah, because live streaming is going to hurt my score a lot. But it is a very, very powerful PC, so we shall see. And I've already done a breakdown for this benchmark, so I don't have to pay any extra attention this time. This is definitely very loud over me. Get him! Hey, wait, why? Oh, I forgot to reset it to Noctis close. Right. I wanted him in Noctis close. You seem to be doing okay with the benchmark thus far. I was having a few hiccups yesterday when I was doing T. It was really weird. It's alright. When the moon shows up, my performance skyrockets. Man. You just imagine showing up to the end of the world with such a crappy shield. It's such a bad shield for a battle for the end of the world. It's like, don't you have anything better than that? Haven't you, like, been all over? Pretty sure we gave you cooler stuff in the MSQ. There I am. I recognize myself by the shield. I'm all about the themes here. Yeah, Charlian's like, who is this guy and how did he get here? Excuse me, you can't just put that down there. You have to return it. Alphino is the kind of person who gets late charges at the library. I can tell. He just dropped the book. He's like, oh, I'll leave it. They'll take care of it. Sancred? Dude, the punches every time. I love it. Push the axe away. I really wonder about that Dancer skill. A lot of these look to be just AoE versions. And also the more powerful TBN, or that's what it looks like over there. Oh, Estinian. Estinian, I know you can do way more than that. I gotta see the shotgun here. Thunder. I'll do it. Shotgun. Man, but I want to see Chainsaw. Still want to see Chainsaw. That's what I want. Don't show us them using normal skills. Come on now. Every time. I still want to know so much about this boss. You can't just casually throw in a new Omega and just like, be like, yeah, just throw a new Omega in that trailer. I'm sure they won't even notice. The music is so good. I'm gonna need some shield for this Goring Blade. Man, just having Vritra here, I really hope we learn something about Azdaja, since we're getting Vritra here. I just want to learn about Azdaja, even if we don't meet him or see him in any regard. I've been waiting for these two dragons for a long time. Davnir looks very nice. I refuse to believe Alphino has a Sildra mount. I refuse it. He's like, okay, that's on you guys. I'm not helping. I just wanted to watch you guys go there. Now for one of my favorite parts of the whole thing. So that Dragoon combo upgrade. I wonder if that is just first strike 2, burster strike. I can't even, the Ifrit dash is just, the Ifrit dash is always the weirdest thing. And boop! Every time. I like that with us, he seems to try a little bit harder. With her, he's like, get out of here. An old dramatic effect. Sorry, there's no way Xenos could possibly get through this level 1 shield. Alright, so he did just under 24,000 while I was live streaming, so that's pretty good. I'll take it. Extremely high. Look at these minions. Are these all minions? I'm not a big minion collector. Are these all minions we already have? Or is that... Because the cat I don't recognize. Oh, my camera froze. I had a feeling my camera would freeze at some point. I don't know why. I had a feeling this was going to mess with my camera somehow. Because I've been having all sorts of camera issues. So, let me pull up the character creator for a quick little outro for the YouTube. Actually, I have a backup camera here. There you go. Oh, that one's not on. Never mind. I disabled it. No. Wait. No. Okay. No, they're all broken. All right. I give up. I give up. So don't worry. Technical difficulties by the end of it all. So here's a blue screen for the outro for my YouTube video. Because my character creator won't load for some reason. And oh, no, there it goes. Character creator is taking a long time to load. So that's going to be it for all of the character creation options. And I'll probably have to do a run of that one more time when I'm not live streaming. Because I was pretty good for being live at just under 24,000. So yeah, that's going to be a wrap for this video. Thank everyone on Twitch for being patient for me while I record the YouTube video of all of the character creation options for the male Viera. Really, again, meant to do it in the Noctis gear. There we go. So, yeah, thank you for watching the YouTube video. We're going to be doing some other stuff. There's some new information on the promotional site, for example, with a bunch of lore on the jobs, as well as some of the other places that we're going to be going. So, looking forward to making a video on that. So, please be on the lookout for that in the near future as well. But anyway, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you in the next video. Twitch stream, we'll get back to things in just a second here. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until then, take care.